Hello friends, welcome to my Princess Diana channel. Before moving on to the video, if you are not subscribed to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so let's move on to the video. To conclude, when evaluating such claims, it is critical to consider both sides and the wide range of individual experiences. Pregnancy presents differently in many women in terms of symptoms, mobility, and physical ability. While some may feel comfortable in a squat or wearing heels throughout their pregnancy, others have a much harder time performing them. In other words, squatting and playing with dogs during the Mayhew appointment do not prove that Markle did not give birth. Depending on the flexibility, level of physical fitness, and comfort level of a woman, it is reasonable to aspire to squat and stand on high heels after giving birth. Furthermore, I was unable to find any sources to back up your statement that the pregnancy was faked. An unsubstantiated claim is likely based more on public assumptions and personal interpretations of mobility and appearance. The private lives of public personalities, especially those of the royal family, are notoriously vulnerable to manipulation and distortion. Therefore, relying on facts and avoiding spreading rumors is better. And last but not least, one should never form their opinion about public figures based on videos or photos, and should always rely on proven and undistorted information. It is not appropriate to speculate about the girl's pregnancy purely based on their behavior and other circumstantial evidence. The best way in this case is to assess what other public events have done and try to avoid invading their personal life with no confirmed public circumstances. And Harry's actions in this light can also be a subject of speculation. Here, the goals and objectives of his speeches and activities may be appropriate for attention. You are currently expressing your opinion based on Harry's behavior around Meghan and feel that their personal stories do not match. Let's consider some alternative examples of how else everything can be interpreted. First of all, one must say that the personal space of people is unclear for everyone, and the royal family's life is a constant sale on the counter. For this reason, when one falls into such conditions, his behavior may differ from everything that people observe with great scrutiny. First, when Harry helps Meghan go up the stairs after her pregnancy, he may not help her for a reason. Meghan wanted to be independent in everyone's eyes, she's strong, and second, it's not excluded that both of them decided that it would be better for him not to help her, so that no one would write an article about her sudden illness or problems with pregnancy. Regarding the support during their documentary, first and foremost, it should be noted that people show care in different ways. Some people may not show physical and immediate signs of comfort, particularly in a formal manner or when it is important to keep emotions in check. Your notes on this part are very detailed, however, it is always impossible to accurately assess the whole truth about the personal lives and relationships of public figures only by their media appearances and video recording. Besides, despite the relaxed atmosphere of the overall conversation, one should treat with caution such sensitive topics as allegations of dishonesty. As observers, we often lack sufficient and comprehensive information about the contexts and facts because personal relationships and private conduct largely remain behind the scenes. How can they be together if he does not get it all the time? Meghan is always in some character. I mean, he probably has never met a pregnant lady. He is just accustomed to being controlled by Meghan. Even his accounts of the day his daughter was born in his memoir are replete with suspicious strangeness. Not one story of me having morning illness. My dreams? How does it feel when your fat belly gets bigger? There is no pregnancy mentioning anywhere, in fact, the children are always discussed in the blandest manner. If she had them, she would have worked every angle in the store, but she appeared quite content to just flick her coat and look her belly in a way that was beyond obvious. The optic effect was all she had. I'm sorry, I thought, I bet they've had a petite mother gift a surrogate because she can't get pregnant when making a baby and birth stuff all strange. Problem is they weren't that stuck on the line of succession, and could have championed either adoption or surrogacy, if the kids are by surrogate, this to say that everybody is pro-surrogacy. This is also a Mayhew story looking back to Meghan's time as a royal and building from the now prominent work for animal charities by Queen Camilla. Harry Merckfunction moved to the side of Charles so that he can portray as someone deeply caring for the illness of the king in the award speech that he made himself in Las Vegas a few days ago. Days later in the interview, he learned he would do so the following week in Whistler. Harry and Meghan are casting their courtesy tour of the Squamish Lillooet Culture Centre in Canada as holding talks about engagement with the Indigenous people of Canada. They would then put out news blasts gossiping about Harry having a readiness to return to official royal duties and a desire from his part to be given a position such as the rest of the members of the royal family. Commonwealth v. Jason, they do everything within their power to connect to their vanishing royal standing, bring them to a powerful build, attached in every way likely to the real royals. You? What do you think about Meghan's baby bump? And Harry's alleged complicity? Even though photos of the family's children are now spread online, Harry and Meghan still keep them hidden in legal battles. I am facepalming here, they don't let kids go public and I feel very sorry for these kids if there are any. If I go back to what I said previously, it will reveal a lot of interesting information, and to be honest, I suggest that if someone considers it a pretty valuable opinion, it is very cool because it brings many other topics into our discussion. That's it for our video, my friends. I hope you have liked it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and like the video. If you haven't done so yet, if you want to be first to be informed about my content, please subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on notifications. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. I'll see you in the next one.